So today I have for y'all 5 simple DIYs from Dollar Tree. Welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can see, there's all Dollar Tree stuff everywhere, always in my office. So anyways, I have 5 simple Dollar Tree DIYs that you can use for a farmhouse look, but that will also not cost you much to next to nothing. The first item that I'm going to be using is this. I forgot to add this in my last haul, but I picked up this green one. I'm going to be painting it white. I don't think that it really mattered what color that you get because it's going to be painted anyway. Alright, so I'm going to begin with the jar, and I am going to paint it with the same paint that I use all the time, the Simply White chalk paint from Michael's. Now I'm going to be taking the paint in the shade Espresso and taking a tissue and begin to dab it on just to give it a rustic look and make it look more pretty. And you can do this as much or as less as you like. So this is what it looks like. So this one can be done for $3. Okay, so this next DIY, I have a Christmas sign that I actually had left over, but you can find these faux wood looking signs all over Dollar Tree all year round. So I just took the paint and painted around the edge only because that's all that I was going to be needing it for, because I am going to be putting a picture on this. So I took my ruler and began to trace out the lines so that you could definitely make it look like wood. As you can see, I made a mistake, so if you use a pencil you can just erase it and do it like that. I then began to cut down the paper that I printed from Google. I will try my best to link that down below, but I'm not making any promises. So I just kept cutting it until I liked the size that it was. So after you get it placed about where you want, you're going to take Mod Podge and put it on the back of it and just stick it down. And then of course you're going to put the Mod Podge on top of it. Let this dry. I had actually got a brush bristle in this, so that's what you see me doing there. Just let this dry and then it'll be ready. Is how the one that was done on the back of the Christmas one, it's now going to say, please excuse the mess, the children are making memories. This next DIY, you will need 2 of Dollar Tree's greenery bundles that they have out right now. You will also need 1 of Dollar Tree's willow wreaths, is the smaller one. You're going to begin by taking flower or wire cutters or whatever and cutting off the branches of, or like the little florets of it. So now that you got your little bundles cut off, it's no more than really just taking these and taking a little bit of hot glue, putting it on the stem and kind of just position them inside of the wreath is all I'm going to be doing. It's no more than that, kind of. And then you just kind of get a way of how you want to position them and how you want them to go, how you want them to look, kind of. Make sure to leave yourself a little bit extra stem, because when you put it into the wreath, you want to have some stem where it can go inside and kind of glue in there. So that's something to keep in mind. This is what my wreath turned out to look like. I absolutely love it. This is what it looks like from the back, and this is here. For $3, I was able to accomplish this look. I'm going to be doing another sign similar to the one that I have linked below, just a little bit different, not exactly the same. So for this DIY, you're going to need one of those faux looking wood signs. I obviously took and heated up like the regular technique and just heated up the back of it with the hairdryer to remove the sticker pretty fast. This is one of the Easter signs, so I'm removing the bunny to save it for later because I can use that for another DIY. Using my chalk paint from Michael's, I'm just painting one coat of it on there. That's all that it will need. I'm now taking the ruler and just marking the lines. As I was marking the second line, I then realized that I wanted to add gray paint to it, and it's just the gray paint from Michael's also, and just to give it a little more rustic farmhouse look, I just dry brush this with a dry brush. I then, after I finished that and it completely finished drying, I then finished putting the pencil lines in there. After I had completely dried, I then took my Dollar Tree stickers and added them onto it. This was the stickers that said blessed, thankful, and grateful, I think it is. And those were only $1 at Dollar Tree also. I was just lining it up just to make sure I got it correctly. And don't press all the way down, that way that you can just keep moving them around. This is the one that says blessed, and I absolutely love this, and I love the way that it turns out. And this one only cost me $2, and not even quite $2, because now I have the word grateful and thankful left over for another DIY. So for the fifth and most final DIY is the most simplest. You're going to get one of Dollar Tree's flameless candles, and let me show you what it looks like. It is actually very pretty by itself, but to just give it that farmhouse look, I'm going to be adding this ribbon, which you can also get at Dollar Tree, but this is just a small scrap piece that I had left over. So this DIY is really only costing me $1, but if you were to buy the ribbon and the candle, it would only cost you $2. So you're going to begin by measuring out your ribbon around your candle and then cutting it down to size. After that, you're going to take hot glue and glue just the end pieces together to make sure that it doesn't fall off. I didn't glue all the way around because I kind of didn't want to mess up the candle wax that is on that. And that's all you have to do for this DIY. Is the most simple DIY. I mean, it's just very much nothing really too major with it. You could add a jute twine bow to this and it would look even more. I just want it kind of plain and simple, so that's why I'm going to leave it like it is. So that is all I have for y'all today. I hope y'all definitely enjoyed these 5 easy, cheap DIYs. Do all of these DIYs for around about $12. Mine actually only cost me about $10 because I used some scrap things and some things that I already had on hand. But if you were to buy most of this stuff, it would only cost you about $12, no more than $15. If you had to go buy paint and things of that nature, if you didn't have paint. So that is a really, really good deal. So I wanted to say thank y'all so much for watching. God bless. And as always, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. You will get many, 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 many more DIYs like this. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. And as always, y'all take care.